What's going on, everybody? This is Zach with Strictly Shisha. Today I'm reviewing the Mexanika, aka Mexanika hookah, all the way from Russia. The hookah market is being flooded with a lot of new Russian pipes, accessories, tobacco, and you guys have been requesting it, so it's about time I get on this bandwagon and review this Russian stuff for you. So originally, I saw this pipe on the 5-star website and the name caught my attention. I thought it was Mexanika, so I was like, oh, that's a cool name. I hadn't heard a lot about this pipe. It had this awesome steampunk vibe, very reminiscent of a VZ. And I never had the opportunity to own a VZ. I was just too cheap to pay the shipping. And this was already in America at 5-star, so I was like, you know what, let's do it. So thank you very much, Alex, for giving me the opportunity to review this pipe. I'm stoked about it. I've only had it for a short time, but I already like it so much. So I'm excited to tell you guys about it. So this pipe is 100% stainless steel. It's sold just as the stem and hose, but I do have it paired with this dope. Look at this awesome print. This is an Amy Deluxe silicone hose. This print, man, I could just see this on like a jacket or a backpack. The kids these days would be eating this up. So I don't want to overshadow this hookah, but this hose is pretty cool too. I do have a mason tip on top. I am using a new Bambino bowl. Love this thing. Been putting it through its paces and this bowl is performing awesome. Of course, inside the Provost, I do have some Prestige coals. You guys know Prestige coals are my coal of choice. So thank you, Prestige, for always providing coals for these videos. And inside this bowl, since I am smoking a Russian pipe, I gotta smoke some of the best Russian tobacco. So I have a mixture of Supernova from Dark Side as well as Trifecta. So I got some of the best tobacco from Russia and the best American tobacco. So if you guys are watching this from overseas and you're not sure what's the best American tobacco, the answer is Trifecta. So this bowl has been amazing. This has been my mix for the past couple days. This Supernova is amazing. If you guys haven't seen my review, I did the Supernova Challenge. It's one of their signature flavors. It's kind of like their cane mint over there. What's extremely different about this flavor, it's ice cold, but not like in your throat. This stuff like gives you a brain freeze. I've been loving it. Just a pinch in a bowl with some Trifecta, and it's super cold, delicious, and performing extremely well. So paired with this really nice hookah, these have been really awesome sessions. So let's take a few more hits. So what's really cool about these Russian pipes, they're coming at a really affordable price point. A lot of them are like in the $100 range. You're getting solid stainless steel, but you gotta pay the import on those. You gotta get through customs. You gotta wait a long time. So this pipe in Russia, it's about 115 bucks. You pay $60-ish for shipping. You wait 3-4 weeks. Maybe it comes in broken. But this thing is coming from 5-star. It's already arrived in the US. You're getting quick shipping from 5-star and you're not paying a premium. I think this thing's like 170 bucks right now. Very affordable for what you're getting. So that fact that it's readily available, coupled with the fact that this design is super unique, is one reason why it caught my eye. This steampunk feel, I mean, it's so different from these stick hookahs that are coming out of Russia. I don't know. Those are just kind of half-assed to me. They don't speak to me that much. No, they're popular. They probably smoke great, but I'm like, where's the rest of the pipe? Where's the etching? This one has a really cool cross-hatch design etched in here. Comes in a lot of different designs, so aesthetically it's awesome, it's unique. Even putting this thing together was different than any other hookah that I own. You have to actually screw in the Purge from the bottom. The ports are all different. The actual Purge port sticks up, so I'll show you guys up close about all this. So very, very unique pipe. It's affordable, and I think it's very, very good quality, and this thing rips. So let's show you guys what we're working with. So this thing does not come with a base, but Alex put together a really awesome package. I mean, look at this hose. The man's got style. The base on here, I will try to link it below. Very cool. It's got indentions into it, so it's not your typical genie style design. It's got some flair to it. This is a cool base. This hookah is compatible with pretty much any of your standard bases. The port here is a little small, so you might need a special grommet, but with the one he sent, it works really, really well. Does have a removable machined diffuser. So that's one of the biggest things for me. You know I need and love diffusers. This has one and I don't need to change it out. They don't need to stick that plastic one on there. It's good to go as is. Downstem, obviously removable. The whole hookah you can take apart. And although it's stainless steel, it's really lightweight, but yet really nice quality. So I like that you can screw everything apart. Moving on up into the heart, like I said, awesome, unique. The ports are all coming out in different directions. Love it, nice and flat. The hose port here, it's actually a male hose port. So you're not sticking something into the hookah. It is actually protruding on its own and you shove your hose over that. That's a point of contention for some people. Some people don't like male hose ports. They like that you can just kind of pull out your hose and you're ready to go. I don't mind it. I found it to be a little bit different, but I got used to it, so I don't mind it. And aesthetically, it's really, really cool. Moving on up into the tray, it's a little small, but it works. I don't mind it, especially for that price point. Definitely a solid tray. Bowl port is standard, and the grommets they gave, I know I don't talk about grommets because who cares, but something about these grommets, they're phenomenal. They work with any bowl and they're really, really snug. So this thing is a full package, but let's talk about the performance and the draw. If you guys have been watching past videos, I've been harping on the draw and how important it is to have a nice wide open draw so you can adjust the restriction with your water levels. This hookah is unrestricted. It's a beautiful, wide open draw. You can billow those clouds, but if you want to increase the restriction, just take your water level up a little bit. So I love that. I can increase my water level up. There's a tad bit of restriction now, so it's perfect to my liking, customizable. The ports are super, super wide gauge, so this thing smokes like a dream. I love it. It's great. All right, so let's check out the Purge. This is a feature that's not as important to me. I like a functional purge. When it's easy to purge, it's always a bonus, but I'm not super particular on them. It does help though that this hookah has an amazing, amazing, effortless purge. So let's check it out. All right, base is full. One breath. Let's see if we can do this. Less than one breath and all the smoke is expelled from the base. One of the best purges that I've seen in a very long time, and I think it's all due to the design with that dedicated port right there that sticks out. Awesome purge, super light, love it. The threading on here, I think it's fine, but I did notice a little bit of a burr on one of them. Never actually seen that before, so maybe they're pushing these hookahs out a little quick and not actually hand fitting them. But I pulled the burr off, no problem, just with my fingers. It was just kind of hanging off. It looks like the machining just wasn't perfect, but the threads are fine. They lock in, they're ready to go. Now, I sent a message out to a friend of mine, Brandon, who I consider the expert on Russian pipes. He's my go-to mentor. So anytime I have questions about Russian stuff, I ask him. And I said, hey, what's the big difference between this pipe and the VZ? Because I don't own VZs, he owns many of them. And he said now, maybe off the record, maybe on the record, maybe I'll just tell you guys, but he now only has these pipes. He's gotten rid of his VZs. He likes these more. The VZ has, like I said, that true steampunk. You can kind of see the weld lines. It looks homemade. The draw is even more wide open. But from my understanding, he likes the smokability of this pipe more, and he likes the fact that it looks more of a complete machine design. So I agree with him. The VZ is unique, but it does look like it's homemade. It looks like someone went to Home Depot and welded that thing together. And the way it grips onto the base, it has these like latches. It's not universal. It's kind of hard to find the right base. With this, the base is interchangeable. The lines are all seamless, and it just looks better in my opinion. So I like this more than the VZ aesthetically, and functionally from what I hear with that base clamping down and the draw, I think this thing smokes a lot better. I smoked VZs in the past, but I like this one a lot better. So if it was up to me to purchase a VZ and ship it from overseas and pay all and worry about those type of things, or simply just order this in the States, I would pick this Mexanika all day over the VZ. So I think this is a banging pipe. For the price, for what you're getting, this hookah is where it's at. Throw some dark side in there if you can get it, because this dark side has been really good, especially Supernova. Some of my flavor profiles, I don't understand them. It must be a cultural thing, but they got some interesting flavor profiles. They don't really work well with my palate, but this Supernova, just a pinch goes a long way. So even though it's quite expensive, see if you guys can grab some of the Supernova, put it in your new Mexanika pipe, and enjoy smoking, maybe even in a new Bambino bowl. But yes, this hookah gets 2 thumbs up for me. Highly recommended. Check out 5 Star. He's got them on sale right now. I think about 170 bucks. I think he even has one for about 160. Tell him I sent you. Tell him you saw this in my review to show him that we appreciate him supporting the channel and sending out pipes for me to review. I always got new stuff for you guys, but the new stuff coming in from Russia is very interesting. So if you guys want to see more of this, definitely thumbs up, comment below, and let me know what you guys want to see next. but today was a good day. I'm loving this. Pipe smoke's great, easy to talk about because I can just say I like it, you know? I don't have to think too much. I'm not gonna be like, oh, the draw is this and this. It just works well. If you guys have a wonderful night, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye, everybody.